Shani Luke, Amit Buskila, and Yitzhak Lerenter.
Daniel Hagari, a spokesman for the Israeli Defense Forces, reading the names of the 3 Israelis believed to be killed back on October 7th when Hamas terrorists attacked a music festival in southern Israel.
They were celebrating life in the Nova Music Festival, and they were murdered by Hamas.
The discovery of their bodies raising concerns about the safety of the more than 100 hostages still being held by Hamas. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu writing on Friday, "The heart breaks for the great loss." Meanwhile, deadly airstrikes continue across Gaza. The Palestinian Ministry of Health reporting 31 deaths from Israeli strikes in just 24 hours. In the north, the Israeli military says they've expanded ground operations in Jabalia, a refugee camp where they say Hamas is trying to regroup. And in the south, there's growing international concern about a possible full-scale offensive in the South Gaza city of Rafah.
We believe a major military operation into Rafah would be a mistake.
Vedant Patel, the principal deputy spokesperson for the State Department, tells Spectrum News that U.S. officials continue to warn against an offensive in Rafah, where more than 1 million Palestinians have taken up refuge.
The humanitarian situation in Gaza is incredibly dire.
Patel also highlighting a U.S.-led effort to build a floating pier off the coast of Gaza. On Friday, aid from that pier started moving ashore.
This is going to be an additive effort to the other lines of efforts we have, land routes, airdrops, other things.
Now, over the weekend, President Joe Biden's national security advisor, Jake Sullivan, is planning to make a visit to both Saudi Arabia and Israel. The trip comes as negotiations over a deal tying a ceasefire with the release of hostages remain stalled. Reporting here in Washington, this is Koslof, Spectrum News.